What's up, everyone? We're going to do a quick garage update here. Probably never really did one in this garage anyway, but the Krypton Camaro is in here. It is under construction. We're doing all the modifications now. I'll have a video coming out going over all that here real soon, so we're not going to spend too much time on that. This is a new project we just got in. It's not my car, but I'll be working on it. It's actually a really awesome car. It's going to be a fun project to do. I'll put some video of all the specs in of that right here. A really super nice car when it's finished, but it'll be a kind of a project around here for a little bit because there's a lot to do to it, a lot of parts to buy and a lot of work to get done. We got a lot going on in here. The other project that needs to get finished up here real soon is the truck. I actually had an issue ever since I put this truck together. It's got an STS turbo system on it. And if you saw my last upload with driving the truck, it had a buzzer that was going off as I was driving it, and that was an oil pressure buzzer that actually goes in between the turbo and the scavenge pump. So the turbo's in the back, it has a scavenge pump that picks up the oil from the turbo and pumps it back up to the motor. Well, the STS turbo pumps were never really up to the task. I had some issues with it a while back, and it's just gradually getting worse. So I got a brand new EXA TurboWorks EXA pump, which is supposed to be one of the best, depending on who you talk to. Some people hate them, some people love them, but it's definitely much bigger, much heavier than the STS pump that was on it. So we're in the middle of mounting that up. I'm going to change the locations a little bit and probably put it on the outside of the frame rail to get away from the exhaust and get a little more airflow on it, keep that cooler. So of course all the fittings were different. We had to pick up some more fittings. Here's actually the pressure sensor that goes in between the turbo and the pump. So if it hits any more than, it says 3 pounds on it, that alarm that you heard in the other video goes off. And it used to always never go off unless it was in high boost mode, and it would be, sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't, and it's got to the point now where it actually goes off even in low boost. So that pump's definitely was on its way out, and because of that it builds up pressure in the turbo, and it ends up putting oil past the turbo seals into the intake system and out the exhaust, which if you do any kind of search online with the STS kits, that was a problem that they had. But hopefully this pump takes care of all of that, and unfortunately I did have to drop most of my intercooler piping, and I even dropped the intercooler out, and we're cleaning all that out. It wasn't full of oil, but it did have some in it, and that's never a good thing on a turbo motor. So here's the STS pump that I took off. It's known as the STS blue pump, and like I said, it's kind of known for failing and not being up to the task of pulling all that oil out of the turbo fast enough. So it is what it is. We're going to replace it and move on to better things. Thanks for stopping by, and if you're stopping by for the first time, please subscribe. There'll be much more content coming, a lot of racing, and just projects like this and the Camaro and even my truck. So if you like it, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.